Okay, so here is our house tour. And so our house, uh, this was at one time all from here, kind of almost pretty much as far as you can see down, was one palazzo. And we'd say it's 300 years old, but they don't really know how old it is. It could be as much as 500 years old. So we just say 300. But we are both floors on this section. This is another entrance that will obviously be fixed. This is a guest room on the other side, and it was probably like the Cantina second kitchen. Okay, up to this pipe, we are both, and then in typical Italian fashion, the bottom part here is someone else, but we have all the top floor. So we're all this section and then the top of this section. And this is like 3 other apartments that have been cut out of this palazzo. One we know is a Swedish person, and one is an American couple. And this is their vacation home. So they're only here twice a year. So the top floor, you can see where some windows were closed up at one time. We'll be able to open those back up. Who knows why they closed them up? It could have been, who knows, 500 years of history. So, but those windows will be opened up. One of them can't be, and then at least in the bottom part, we will have all the brick exposed. We probably will have the brick exposed on the top as well, because it's old original plaster that's all kind of coming off. So we haven't decided if we want to replaster it, but sometimes when they replaster them, they just look, it looks new. So we'll see. All right, in we go. So here's our little door knocker with these giant old doors. So this is, and there's Sandra. You can help narrate this. This will be a mud room, and I think it always kind of was
A mud room?
kind of like that.
Or maybe something like a jewelry store.
Yeah, it was a jewelry store at one time. Out this window, it's very sunny, so you probably can't see out the dirty windows. So this is a bizarre little half bath that's going to be ripped out. And this is down to the cantina, which is awesome. So a cantina is kind of like a garage. It's where you'll see hooks in the ceiling where they would hang their prosciutto, and they'd store their olive oil and wine. Yeah, there's a prosciutto hook right there. And so you see those in all these old houses. So this will be the guest room. This is the other side of that door. I wonder if I turn it that way, it's better. No. So this will be a guest room. It's a pretty good sized room. And this was probably used almost as a separate apartment before. This was a kitchen, so it will be a ensuite bathroom in the guest room. And the ceilings here, the terracotta ceiling will be exposed, so it will be terracotta bricks. So we will go upstairs. So that's looking back down. These are the stairs I just walked up. They have the cool old ceiling. And you can turn this direction and go to all the top floor of the house. But over here we have 2 rooms. So you take a couple of steps down. This was a kitchen. It will now be a very large utility room. This will be our washer and dryer and probably a freezer because the kitchen isn't that big. And just ironing whatever else. Okay, take us upstairs, Sandra.
Up the steps.
So we
Wanna go
do,
outside?
yeah, we do love our old tile floors. I know some people may think they're ugly, but these are 3 to 500. Well, no, these aren't.
Probably.
These are probably from the 1800s, concrete tiles that are very popular in the houses. So, yeah. So, when you get up here to this area, here is our very small deck. But we do have some beautiful views. On a clear day, you can see just the tippy top of the big mountains. So, there's our view. Behind me is the deck, and then you come into this room, which is really my favorite room in the house. I don't know why. It's just a very cozy living area. We'll work our puzzles in here and probably have books. And this is an ancient built-in, original to the house.
Yep. It's got dates carved in to the side.
Yeah,
We're
or
not really
numbers
sure
of
what
some
numbers,
kind,
yeah.
maybe heights or dates or something, but you can see who knows when those were carved in there. And then there are more stairs. I know this gets really confusing, but here are more stairs. This is above that old kitchen that I just showed. We don't really know what we're doing with this room, but we do know that this dropped ceiling will be removed and they will make all of these beams pretty. So it's basically the underside of the roof. And so all of that's going to get ripped out. And I don't know, probably use it for exercise if we ever exercise good again and things like that. Then we love this door. Yeah, but this door, behind Sandra, I mean, it's obviously hundreds of years old. You can tell, and we love it. And behind it is access up to kind of an attic area. But I'm not going to go up there, but when you go up to the top, there's like a little sun porch kind of thing, an odd little sun porch. But I will go here at least. You can see the domed brick ceiling, and that's what the contractor will remove on the underside, the plaster, and you'll be able to see this domed adobe roof. And when they clean up the ceiling in the other room, I mean, this one's not cleaned, but it's going to look something like that. It'll be your terracotta roof tiles and the wooden beams. We're back in the hallway, and first is a bathroom, and you can tell on the back of the house, who knows when this was added. That little sun porch is above it, and obviously it needs love and attention, and yeah. Then right across, this will be a bedroom. First of all, you can see the ancient door. You can't really tell because I can't pull back far enough. Yeah, it's I have to duck to get in the room. And it's got the beautiful little tile floor, super high ceiling. This room is super cool inside. This house, I mean, it's an old stone house, so the cold stays in here. One of the great things about houses is in Italy, you have shutters on the outside, you have your window, and then you have these shutters. Seriously, it is pitch dark in your house at night, and it's wonderful. Okay. Oh, I did on the outside. This is where one of those windows will get opened up. So that room will actually be really nice. Okay, up a couple more steps. Now these tiles are original. If the house is 500 years old, these are 500 years old. They will get cleaned up, and this will be our kitchen dining room. And the kitchen will be over here along this wall because it's just easier to get the water and gas over here, and then a dining table over here, and yeah, we may have also more shelving over on that side. The ceiling will be exposed in here, the brick ceiling, so it's going to be very nice. It's a decent sized room. We measured the house, and it's probably, not counting the Cantina basement, which is a huge room, it's probably 1,700 square feet. It's just very rambling, so it's not huge. You can see these beautiful doors that we have. I love them.
And how they chisel out of the rock, so
Yeah.
that the doorknobs don't bang it, that they go perfectly out.
And there, this is a floor-to-ceiling window in this room. And this will be, so we can look out all the way up the hill, the top of the city. And so this will be our living room. So you'll walk through the kitchen into the living room, then the last will be our bedroom. And so this is really one of the harder rooms. So they had ripped out the floors, and these are really crappy modern kind of tiles that really are not very pretty. So we're going to have to find something that looks old. This we had hoped to rip out because it looks like it was just built into the bedroom for no reason other than to have like a little tiny bathroom in your bedroom. But this wall right here, not here, this here and this one on this side are actually load bearing. So it can't come out. It doesn't seem like it was original to the house, but it is load bearing. So that's going to be turned into a closet. And this was a storage room, and it will be our master bath. We love these tiles. I know on a video they look horrible and ugly, but these are 300 to 500 year old original tiles, and so they will clean them up as best as they can, and they're just going to be antique tiles. And this also has, you can't really see on video, probably has the rounded ceiling, and
Probably 12 feet tall.
yeah, probably 12 feet up. It's got a prosciutto hook of some kind, some kind of hook that they hung stuff up there. So anyway,
This is the outside wall of the house here.
yeah, you can
The
see
bricks.
that is the structure of the house. That they didn't like cut a tile or anything. They just tiled up to where they could. This window is partially boarded in, so all of that will be taken out and all the way up to the palladium part of it. And it'll be a nice, pretty old looking window. So anyway, that is the house. You can see all the way down. when we looked at this house online, because we searched online and picked out the houses we wanted to see, we honestly, especially Sandra, just did not think, we liked the house, but we just couldn't figure out how it would work because it has all these rooms you have to walk through. But then, when we came in, it doesn't have the best view. It doesn't have the best, I'm filming you. It doesn't have the best anything necessarily, but it felt like home. The town is lively and nice, and it just...
We love the old tiles, we love the vaulted ceilings, and just, we figured out how to make it work with walking through, and that's very typical in Italy, that the rooms are just built right on
especially
each other.
A big house.
Especially in the palazzos, and so so we figured how to make it work, hopefully, and
it's going to be home.
Yeah. You can,
that one can't open. That's right. So once again, you can see out.
And
those people have a great deck
when it's
down
clear,
there.
You can see just the tip top of the mountains.
Yeah,
there.
behind the church over there. You
and
can see there's the
and
snow-covered mountain.
From the attic, we have a really nice view. So you can hear the neighborhood dogs.
All right, so hopefully you enjoyed it, and hopefully in September we'll be here. The house may not be finished, but it'll be livable enough, hopefully. And hopefully within a few months after that, we will be ready for visitors. So, all right. Talk to you guys later. Bye. Okay, so for one more thing. So for the first time since we got here, I've walked down into the Cantina. And that is the stairway that was in that little weird half bathroom. And this is the Cantina. And I don't think any lights work in here. Probably not. Sandra's walking around, but you can see this has beautiful old vaulted ceilings and this beautiful curved arch. This, we'll probably use it for storage, but a lot of people use them for like really cool wine rooms or a living room. It could be pretty much anything. It's really beautiful. I know it looks rough and scary, and these doors are amazing. The locks on them. These doors are a zillion years old. You can see these ancient iron things and I'm going to let Sandra in if I can figure out how to unlock this. There we go. So this is behind the house, and there comes Sandra. She figured out how to get around. I love that little archway back there in the alley that you walk under. And this is like the end of the tiny little alley. There's the back of our house.
Yep, there's the balcony.
Yeah, that's the deck up there. And so anyway, here's our cantina. And this would be a huge extra space. I mean, if you counted this in the square footage, it would be way bigger. Yeah, maybe
I can walk up here.
Yeah, put your flashlight on so you can see this room. It's got a...
Oh, what's that?
Yeah, that's that extra little room. I told you about this. It's where you turn to the side. It's like more of the cantina. This is probably where they stored wine barrels, or you can see this shelf up here. Olive oil, vats. There's a prosciutto hook. And so anyway, that is what a cantina looks like fixed up. We do have a lot of stuff we're going to have to store. That will have to be just another whole video to talk about how we have to move here.
Faucet down here.
But yeah, that's the house. So we hope you guys liked it.
And we will have a new staircase, so when you come to visit, you won't have to climb down that.
All right. Arrivederci, everyone.
Arrivederci.